I've been in a van for 1 year, this month, January. I don't know the exact date or day, but it's been a year. It's a massive amount of freedom. However, I'm currently immobile. My motor is in need of replacing, and that sucks. I am at a crossroads a little bit between, it's not a money thing, it's just, I don't know, I'm very stuck. I'm a little comfortable where I'm at, and I'm kind of stuck. I'd rather be out and about like I was. However, just I feel like I replaced the transmission in September because I love this van and I don't plan on leaving this van. So let me just continue on to how great it is to live in a van. Immense freedom. I drove to Florida 3-4 months after I was in it. In April, I drove to Florida. So January 2019, I got in this van, and April 2019, I was on my way driving to Florida. The great thing is that you're in your house. Wherever you go, your house goes with you. You don't have to pack, you don't have to get a bag, you don't have to do any of that stuff. It's an amazing feeling knowing, I don't know, you're working at a job somewhere and you get fired tomorrow. And you're like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of this place. I hate this state, this city. I'm out of here. You know, maybe you live in New Jersey or Massachusetts like me. And you're like, you know what? I'm going, for me, would be back to Las Vegas probably, or maybe the west coast of Texas. I don't know. And you just go. You're in your house. Everything you own is with you. Granted, I have a lot of stuff in storage, but if I was to walk away from my storage, I wouldn't lose anything, life. Like I wouldn't be at like a catastrophic loss. It's just things I would like to kind of hold on to. It's not that serious. I can leave anytime I want. However, like I said, my motor's dead. So when I first came out, I was in a parking lot in Lynn, Massachusetts, in a 24-hour parking lot. It's a 24-hour Planet Fitness, 24-hour McDonald's. Across the street, it's in an intersection, is a 24-hour CVS. We got a 24-hour gas station down the street. We got a McDonald's, a Wendy's, a Taco Bell, a Burger King, a a Dollar Tree, AutoZone, everything, just in this one block. And I was there for a while, and I was very, very nervous. My first night, second night, third night, I'm like just in a Planet Fitness parking lot, and I'm just waiting for the knock, you know? And it never came. The knock never came, except for when I was in Florida. There's a rest stop that people live at the rest stop in RVs and the whole 9 yards, and people know it. Nobody's hiding anything. Ah, what an experience. Savannah, Georgia. To be more technical, was Pooler, Georgia, Pooler, Georgia, which is just right next to Savannah. It was a Walmart. On my way down to Florida, I get into the Walmart parking lot, and it was just RVs everywhere, a bunch of vans just like this, conversion vans, minivans, people in their car. It was like a big party of living in your car, RV, van, life, people. Oh, it was so, I was in heaven. I had, like I said, I had this stuff on my windows here, my side door windows. Took those off, just used the curtains. Man, when I got to Florida, I was sitting on just south of Tampa. I don't remember the city, but the big bridge, this huge sky bridge. Is it called a sky bridge? Something? I got pictures of it, but basically on the south side of that bridge is where all the rest stops are, and that's where I spent a lot of my time. And it was just so, it was so cool. It was really awesome. I wouldn't trade van life for anything. So where I'm at a year later is an addiction. I can't imagine not being in van life. So let's talk about why I ended up in van life, or why I chose this to begin with. Let's go back. So it's 2017, making plans with my wife, nobody here, I'll get to that in a minute. So making plans with the wife to move across the country to Las Vegas, which never worked out. Without going into details, it never worked out. She never came. We basically broke up. Yes, we're married, we broke up. I know, 2 kids, it's just, neither one of us will grow up. She's way more immature than I am, but I'm just as immature, and it's just, Yes, we broke up, just like we were 16 years old. And I mean, she broke up with me because, you know, old pair of shoes, she's got to do her thing, whatever. It's a Sag thing, man. And you Sagittariuses, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Don't lie. You know what's up. Keep it real with yourself. I'm an Aries. We're not that much different. I'm definitely not that much different nowadays. Now it's really all about me and my future and where I'm going and where I want to be and where I want to head to in life, and what I haven't accomplished are my biggest things. So let me get back to November 2017. I am on the road in my minivan, driving to Las Vegas, final destination, never to return. And I arrived. My parents live in Las Vegas. They retired out there. So I stayed with them for 3 weeks while I went crazy looking for my new house rental. I found one December 1st. I moved in, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage, which is pretty standard in Las Vegas for $1,250. It's not outrageous, not like I got a super deal. It's pretty normal. I lived there for about 10 months until I realized, one, too much happened. I mean, when I was in Vegas is kind of when the breakup happened. February 2018, we had a big fight, but she wasn't coming. She had no plans of coming. She works for the airline. She was waiting on a transfer. I did not see that transfer happening, even if she was excited to get there, and it was like her dream as much as it was mine. I did not see that transfer happening. Las Vegas jobs don't open there. It's just, she wasn't going to get a job. It wasn't going to happen. I was aware of that. I knew that before I even left. The conversation, we already had that conversation. Well, I got to get a transfer. So it was basically me go out there. Everything was already packed in storage, and then she was shipping everything off because a 90% discount through, you know, working on the airline. So she shipped all my stuff. And that was it. That marriage ended in Vegas. And then in Vegas, I was basically alone, and I ended up working for a plumbing company, a 9-to-5. I haven't worked a 9-to-5 in 15 years. I work for myself. I do my own heating and air conditioning. I basically run my own company here in Massachusetts. I thought I was going to do that out there, even though I didn't have any plans to be in the trade whatsoever. I just thought new life, new career, new everything. It didn't work out. I had to come back to Massachusetts and restart the business, rebuild my financials, and initially the idea was rebuild my financials and then go back to Vegas, start all over. And then when I thought about it, I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. It would be an exact repeat of have money, go to Vegas, and then come, you know, that failed, come back, have money, go back to, I'm like, this doesn't change anything. I need to figure out a future, I need to figure out a long-term income. I can't just go out there just because I got, you know, say $15,000 or $20,000, which isn't a lot of money. But if you live in a van, it's a lot different than living in an apartment, okay? So I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I'd be repeating the same thing. So I kind of ended up getting stuck here under the idea of, wow, let's fast forward 2019, 2020. I'm still in my van. I never left my van. I've been in my van 1 year, full-time, never left. However, now here I am thinking, what am I going to do financially with my life? What am I going to do for money? Like, I can't keep doing what I'm doing. I don't want to live in Massachusetts. I can't just up and leave and go work at a Family Dollar, a Dollar Tree, a dollar store. What am I going to do? So I want to be a programmer. And I realized that the amount of work and effort and mental discipline and stamina that would take, the studying and the discipline to study and to be self-taught and to create things that employers would look at and say, oh, wow, great, we'd love to have you, is crazy. I've been doing basically plumbing for 20 years and dabbling with YouTube for the last, whatever. I have another channel, which is, I don't know if it's Kells TV. I think it's Kells TV. YouTube.com/Kells, K-E-L-L-Z TV, where I used to do tech reviews, headphones, anything gaming related. I just review stuff. And I should have kept it going, but I didn't, you know? And so here I am, and that's why I'm in a van. It's super expensive here in Massachusetts. It's basically like living in California. To give you an example, a studio apartment would average about $1,500. maybe get lucky at 13. We're talking a studio. Like, I live in a studio. That's how I see this. This is a studio to me. This is my bedroom. This is my living room, my bathroom, my kitchen. I got a front porch if I want it. This is a studio, and it's free. Not 100% free. I got internet and gas and electric. You still got utilities. And of course, I'll make another video about the exact cost of living in this van and my new understanding between the diesel heater and the propane, the Mr. Buddy heater, which I had all last winter, which was great. The diesel heater, number 1 pro, is space. However, it's been a year. I live in this van full time, winter, summer. Summer was brutal. This summer, humid, brutal, just greenhouse effect. Oh, nightmare. This is my bed. This is my sink, my little stove, my TV. I'll go over all this stuff tomorrow in another video. I'll give you guys a nice wide GoPro view of the whole place. And I'll go through every little thing, my lighting, my electrical, everything that I've done as far as my heating and all my electrical, my plumbing. I'll go through it all in detail. And that's it. Until then, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. But most importantly, leave a comment. I want to talk to you guys. I'd rather have a community, build a community of people than, you know, likes and monies and all that. Honestly, I would love to engage with a community. That's always been my goal with YouTube. Build a community. So, however, if you can't hit that subscribe button to help me get to 100 subscribers, and that way I can make a custom URL for this channel, would be amazing. Halfway there anyways. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace. Enjoy.